Hi, my name is Clark, co-founder of Avanon Health. My team and I have spent the better part of a decade helping both small businesses all the way up through large multinationals launch and manage corporate wellness programs. And today we pulled together a list of 10 strategies you can implement for free. So here we go. Now, I know we're here for the free stuff, but let's talk about why wellness programs matter. For most companies, care costs continue to go up. However, those investing in wellness programs today can curb these costs tomorrow. For example, the Harvard Business Review reported that companies with effective wellness programs can see a 25% reduction in healthcare costs. So if you're looking for buy-in, here's the 3 stats that will do it for you. The American Psychological Association reported that 60% of employees who participate in wellness programs report higher job satisfaction. The CDC showed that wellness programs reduce absenteeism by 28%. And HR.com stated that 49% of small to mid-sized organizations are prioritizing employee well-being. So what this tells me is that there are proven benefits with wellness programs, and your competition for talent is already doing this. You need to create a culture of well-being within your organization and help your employees live healthier, happier lives. So let's get into what you came here for. 10 free strategies you can implement in the next 24 hours. All right, everyone right now, take a moment, lean back, do the stretch, put your arms out side to side. Now, how you feel is exactly why this works. Physical stagnation in screen heavy roles, much like the role we're probably all in and while we're sitting on this screen right now, leads to cognitive stagnation. Even just 2 minutes of movement can reboot energy, improve your posture, and enhance focus. So the best way to implement this is to set a 15-minute movement block. Before or after lunch is usually great. You can rotate themes, stretch, desk yoga, quick cardio. You can even use a Zoom breakout room for remote movement buddies. There's a great study that showcased just 15 minutes a day slashed MSK pain. So no muscle, no joint, no back pain. And this was with no ergonomic improvements. So no ergonomic chair, no posture setup. This was just a simple commitment of 15 minutes a day of movement. Gratitude isn't just feel-good fluff. It literally rewires the brain. It boosts serotonin, calms the nervous system, and builds a resilience in your team's culture. So I've seen this over and over again. You're working, you don't feel appreciated. And even right now, just take a moment to stop. Who on your team deserves a thank you today? And have you told them? Take a moment, send a quick thank you to someone on your team, and see how much it improves how they feel about you and the organization. The best way to do this, as I just mentioned, set the tone by modeling it. Open up team meetings with a gratitude moment. For remote folks, you could create a grateful channel or a Google Doc. And from our experience, consistency always beats perfection here. Weekly rituals go much further than one-off events. And this study over here is gold. Less stress, more movement, better sleep, all from jotting down a few thankful notes. It's wild how little it takes to move the needle. Sitting all day is a creativity killer. Movement boosts blood flow to the brain, activating new neural pathways. Pick one regular meeting each week and rebrand it. Call it a walk and talk. Go audio only. Start 5 minutes later so people can put on their shoes and step outside. You can make it so easy for your team. You just have to put a little planning behind it and implement. And the Stanford study showcased that with doing this, 60% more creativity output was produced. When recognition comes from your peers, it's authentic, it's contagious. It helps employees feel that they're seen, they're valued, and they're not working in a vacuum. Go back to what I just mentioned about the gratitude journaling. If you send that thank you note today, people are going to feel appreciated and feel that they are heard and seen within the organization. It's simple. Build systems for in-the-moment recognition. If you're in person, get a little box, put some note cards out, make it easy for people to walk by and drop something in there or put it on a bulletin board. If you're virtual, Slack, maybe it's a Microsoft Teams channel. You can do shout out boards. And Gallup shows that recognition-rich cultures enjoy higher productivity and lower turnover. Now, I got to say I'm a little biased on this one. This is one of our core features of our product. I've seen firsthand how impactful this can be. Behavior change certainly sticks when it's social and gamified. Friendly competition sparks momentum, and micro goals lead to macro change. Pick one area. It could be steps, water, sleep. Set a time frame, make tracking easy. And I know we're talking about free here, but you can even add mini rewards to make it even that much more engaging. And the best example of this is CDC's Step It Up Challenge. It increases physical activity all across the board. So these techniques reduce cortisol, improves focus, and enhances decision-making. You could do a simple 5-minute guided sessions. You don't want to make your team roll their eyes, but you will literally see the impact of this. Start your next meeting with cameras off. Just do breathe work. Do it with me now. Feels good, doesn't it? You also can host an optional Mindful Mondays. And the MBSR programs have a deep bench of science shown to lower anxiety, improve performance, and it definitely meaningfully change interpersonal connections. All right, lunch and learns. How often have you actually sat down with your colleagues and had a conversation? Most times we're taking our food, working in front of our computer, and rarely taking a break. These lunch and learns can actually change the culture of your organization. Instead of using them as productivity enhancers, treat them as community builders or culture improvers. Best way to do this is host a short casual session once a month. Better if you can get your employees to present on passion topics. Yes, I mean sourdough baking and personal finance. You'll discover hidden talents and cross-functional bonding. Companies like HubSpot, Grubhub all use lunch and learns to share internal expertise and build culture. If you want to spend a few bucks on this, you can cater lunch if you're in person or send a DoorDash credit for remote teams. Connection fuels well-being. A dedicated wellness space keeps it top of mind and signals company support even in remote first cultures. Start with a weekly prompt or a theme day, Mindful Monday or Wellness Wins. Share challenges, hydration check-ins, recipes, or maybe a 2-minute workout clip. We use Viva and it's built right into Teams, so it makes it very easy to have well-being part of the digital culture of our organization. When your employees connect around a shared interests like walking, books, volunteer work, it deepens trust and belonging. Best way to do this is to provide a physical space or virtual. Encourage your teams to come together, rotate leadership so everyone has a sense of purpose and ownership, and spotlight these clubs' internal communications. Let it be grassroots. And I know when you see the name Patagonia, you think probably like I do. They're out in the woods, they're eating granola bars, but also they leverage employee-led clubs. And those clubs, as you might expect, are trail running or community gardening. But what they found is that this has helped them cut turnover and reinforce their culture in action. So if I asked you to offer your team 1 hour a week to build a club, what would they start? And maybe because of that, you'll actually realize what needs your employees are requesting and create strategies that support their needs, not yours. Then this Power Down hour is a simple team-wide commitment to deep work. 1 hour, once a week, no meetings, no pings, no just one thing, interruptions. It's designed to help people catch their breath, finish high value work, and reduce meeting fatigue. Go from Teams to Zoom to Google Meet. It's back and forth. And ultimately, I never catch up. That's what your employees are probably saying right now. The reason this works, obviously, is you're empowering your team to reclaim what they lost, their lost time. They can focus in on what matters most to them. Pick a weekly hour that works for most teams, Wednesday between 2 to 3, Friday at 10 a.m., add it to a team's calendar, send a recurring invite. And organizations like Asana and others have done this very well to drive engagement. Oftentimes, budget issues are certainly the biggest challenge to overcome, but they're not the only one. Here are the most common challenges and how to overcome them. Use industry statistics to present a compelling case for the benefit of a wellness program. I give you 3 stats at the beginning of this video to use. Demonstrate how wellness initiatives reduce healthcare costs, absenteeism, and turnover, and appeal to leadership's focus on the financial impact. Conduct anonymous surveys to gather input from employees on what wellness activities they would have valued. When employees feel heard and involved, they're more likely to engage. Provide different wellness paths based on employee demographics, age, fitness levels, etc. Include options such as mental health days, yoga sessions, ergonomic workstation adjustments, physical activity at all levels. If employees lack access to fitness trackers, offer paper-based wellness journals or simple tracking sheets for step challenges. Encourage using basic tools like smartphones for walking or mindfulness apps. Use anonymous wellness assessments or participation tools that protect employees' privacy. Employees may be hesitant to share health information, so offering confidential methods for tracking engagement can ease concerns. Micro wellness movements, such as a 5-minute stretching break we started our call with, walking meetings, schedule relaxation times, ensure wellness activities are part of the workday so they don't feel like an added burden. For businesses with no space for fitness activities, host virtual wellness sessions like yoga or mindfulness via Zoom, or watch a YouTube video. Leverage any outdoor space or parks nearby for walking meetings and outdoor activities. I hope I proved to you that there's some of the most effective wellness strategies you can do today are free, and they're certainly research backed. It's about intentionality, not investment. A simple program executed well over time outperforms expensive, underutilized solutions. But sometimes it does make sense to bring in a partner. You can't measure what's working. Free is great for getting started, but without data, it's just anyone's guess. ROI matters when wellness is on your executive team's radar. Your teams are maxed out. You don't need another project. You need someone to run with you side by side. You've uncovered real risks: stress, burnout, chronic conditions. This isn't theoretical anymore. You need proven, clinically guided solutions that actually move the needle. So if you want to continue the conversation, I encourage you to connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm happy to swap ideas or just be a sounding board for you. I want you to click on the link and register for your wellness toolkit. It has everything from gratitude templates to wellness challenges. It's all ready to go. It's all yours. We spent nearly 100 hours pulling this together for you. And lastly, if you're interested to see what our solution looks like in action, download the app. Hope you find this helpful. Good luck.